Man, am I excited to talk about today's topic on MK. Are they actually done? Is the game done for? My overall answer is no, completely not. I mean, MK is a franchise. So many people coming across my stream. I just got done streaming MK for about 4.5 hours. It was fun. I ran into a couple of YouTubers online during my matches, and it's always fun to do that because you test your skills with the best of the best, of course, especially in the genre. And it's very humbling, right? I come from somebody that just played against towers and AI back in the days too, and so like to have the online experience of playing against some of these cool YouTubers and stuff, it's been an amazing time, man. In my opinion, no, just because at the end of the day, MK is meant to be a casual game, no matter how competitive it does get to an extent and how toxic it can be, because it can be very toxic, the community at times. The thing is that it'll always be a casual game, like due to like its remembrance from the 90s. MK movies were massive. Hollywood Mortal Kombat was massive back in the day, back in my day. I'm old. And therefore, like, it still carries that tradition to this day. When I stream, I get all ages in my stream. People that are new gen NRS era, then people like me that were back in the midway era of Mortal Kombat. So for me saying like, is MK1 like done, or is MK the franchise done? I would say definitely not. It's been out about 4 months now, 4.5 months. And I would say by like the summer, hopefully they can start really rocking up. I mean, this game is known to have 4 years of support. So in my opinion, I don't think MK1 is actually done. I believe that they're just kind of confused on how they're trying to deliver this game, right? When it first launched, it looked like it was massively for casuals. People like me, right? When we talk about the ninjas, the Lin Kuei, we always think about Scorpion and Sub-Zero like their traditional classic skins, right? When we see all this, we're like, yeah, the ninjas are back. Yeah, it is, you know, just having this, oh, Johnny Cage is back to being an asshole, right? Because MK11, Johnny was far more like story arc. MK1 was Johnny Cage, asshole Johnny. So now it's like, oh yeah, we got asshole Johnny back, we got the ninjas back. Like, we're thinking it's just a full-on casual cash grab, right? Casual. And so like this cash grab was great for nostalgia, right? We're like, oh shit, it's called MK1. They brought Lin Kuei back. Johnny Cage is an asshole again. They're bringing back all the classics with cameos. Cash grab, cash grab, cash grab, which is true, which is huge on their end, right? It was a massive cash grab, and kudos to them for that. Them, like, I do not forgive them for, because this whole combat pack rollout has been slow as hell, right? But is it done? No. The reason being, this game is damn fun still. And although there isn't a lot of content to really grind for with invasions and story mode and all that, and palettes and just getting all this weird shit, that's just... We didn't mind the copy and paste palettes when it was the ninjas, right? If you look at the classic Mortal Kombat, literally every ninja looked the same from top to bottom, right? The Reptile, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Smoke, Human Smoke, and then you're looking at like Ermac and Rain. They all had the ninja appeal. It was just a copy paste palette. That was cool. Obviously, we're in a new era, new graphics, new output and everything. So MK1, what they're doing now, they have this weird, I don't know, they don't really know. They're kind of having an identity crisis right now. One being the competitive side. Like, the competitive side being that we want to be like, we want to have this online, do the Evo features, all that stuff, and we have all these badass players on it, right? We know who the badass players are on this game, the pros, the very small percentage of people that know how to master this game, which is a very, 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 very small percentage, man. And when you think about it, you're like, okay, they want to push this type of competitive scene, but there's all these online issues. There's desync issues. There's PCs like nowhere to be found unless they're using mods. The funniest shit about PC right now is just people using mods. Then you're looking at the next realm where all the desync stuff has been happening forever. PC kind of got it fixed. Xbox kind of got it fixed. I had about one crash today on stream. That wasn't too bad versus the way it used to be. Desyncs, I never really had a desync, at least for now. I don't want to jinx it. I'm on Xbox right now. And also just the matchmaking. I think nobody talks about that enough. Everybody really talks about the essence of like the desync, the crashes, the lags, especially a lot of lag going on. I don't know if it's lag switches or whatever it is, but the whole online experience is terrible right now. Again, the competitive side is terrible for Mortal Kombat. And nobody really talks about that essential when I'm just like, man, dude, like, I think about it, I'm like, okay, everybody's talking about the Wi-Fi pings and these things, which is damn sure like reasonable. When you're competitive, you don't want to be playing nasty pings, and you want to do these things. It slows down the ranking process. It puts you right back in queuing for matchmaking. And then now we're going to talk on that topic, transition to that. The queuing for matchmaking is so damn slow in this game. It's that a lot of it has to do, right? No crossplay, and there's no real conclusion as to why that's happening. It's just nobody's playing the game, and I definitely know this because when I play multiple hours on stream, I end up playing against the same people, and I always end up like in either a long ass matchmaking, a very bad ping, or I end up playing like the same 5 people on rotation at times. And people can also like from my stream, they could just like jump in my game really easily, and they always tell me in chat, they're like, hey, look, I'm already in your game, and I'm just like, damn, they find me fast. And that has to do with obviously no crossplay, of course, because there's only limited players. But damn, is it that limited to where nobody's playing this game? That's kind of like something that is weird, you know what I'm saying? So I think they're dropping the ball on that, and that's where it goes down to the transition of the casual side too. So Mk1 has this identity crisis where they have 1 foot in for casual and 1 foot in for trying to be competitive. But they're dropping the ball on both. If you look at the casual side, it was a casual grab. They used the cash grab to get casuals and nostalgia with Lin Kuei, with all these classic cameos, and rebooting the game and bringing back like classic identities that we're used to, kind of switch them around a little bit, but for the most part giving us this reboot mixed in with nostalgia. Then you're thinking like, okay, well, there's not really that much content, and also like Invasions is not as great to keep casuals there. I feel like the Invasions is very lackluster in my opinion. It's good when you start rolling in there, right? Get some challenges going for casuals, but it seems like they just got kind of lazy and just started doing whatever with it. I don't know. That's just my opinion. It's a snooze fest, Invasions. I think to really bring in a casual, you don't want to have that. The best thing casually, in my opinion, right now for Mk1 is the story mode. The story mode is really, really fun. Or if you're just playing classic Arcade Towers, it's such a great time. I mean, I have no issues with Arcade Towers when I'm streaming because it's just my stream and playing offline AI. So I never have any issues on stream with that. So it is a great time when I'm doing that because it reminds me of the classic days on Mortal Kombat when there was no internet aspects like that. So I would just play AI at home when I was a kid and just play on my Nintendo. So that was always cool. But again, they're still kind of dropping the ball on that because not enough content customization versus what they had prior on MK11, which is still better gameplay, Mk1, but they just don't have any content like the way the customization was on MK11. So it's kind of like Mk1's dropping the ball on both sides, and I feel that's what's really hindering this process of everybody wanting to conclude Mk1 being done or the MK franchise like going to shit. It is true. Cash grabs online is terrible, but I just wish like those two are the competitive sides and the sweatier sides, and I'm one of those, right? I like both sides of the aspect, but for competitive sides, the good thing is with competitive sides that competitive scenes usually they're pretty good at other actual sweatier games also. Like if you want to look at a Tekken and Street Fighter, they're a lot more credible in that aspect. You know, Street Fighter and Tekken are way more credible in being known for that competitive scene versus Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is always output, at least from the external process and the layered, like the real front layer of Mortal Kombat. When we see that, we always think like the classic, so we're thinking casual. But again, you know, Guilty Gear, Smash, if you want to look at a different aspect, if you're looking in the competitive scene too, it's just weird. You know, they're kind of dropping the ball on either end. You're like, I try to support Mk1 beating both all the time, but I'm like, damn, like the casual side's kind of boring, and then the competitive side has all these issues going on online. So it's like there's really nothing. You're just kind of there, and you're just playing. Like the best thing it offers in 2024 is probably Towers. Which is crazy if you think about it, man. Like Towers, if you want to like test your capabilities, if you're a casual, I guess, because the online experience can be tough for a casual right now. Like the matchmaking's not great. Like everything's just kind of, I don't know. Everything's just really weird to like, everything was just unfinished and they just didn't really care about it. They were just like, screw it. We're going to roll out this project right now. And you could feel it in this game a lot. No, that's me. But it seems like they put their heart and soul into that gameplay this time around. Because the gameplay was really dope. The gameplay, like, I have so much fun in the gameplay. It's just playing it for a long amounts of time is when it becomes unbearable, which is prior. MKX, I felt like I couldn't play that long at times because it was just a gameplay. It was never really, it wasn't a perfect game by any means. MKX was super fun. MK now is super fun. They all have their flaws. But I feel like I could play MK11 a little bit longer without having to deal with all the issues. I don't know. That's just me probably. But yeah, is MK1 done? Not actually. I think that MK is always going to be MK. They have the backings for it. They have like money aspects and their vision. I don't blame them. At the end of the day, they're a business. But I don't support what they do at all. I definitely don't support what they do in terms of like the game being like this. But again, I love the gameplay, so it's not like I'm gonna be like something like, oh yeah, Mk1, yeah, I'm back on top. Nah, I think they can save themselves, in my opinion. It is gonna take time, but they can save themselves. Either way, I think that's about it. I don't know what the hell to say anymore about this game. Y'all leave me drop a comment, drop a like, man, as I do appreciate your insights. I know a lot of people are pissed off. I get it, but I think a lot of people are pissed off too, because they're passionate about this game. They want this game to be fun. I mean, it's fun. Mortal Kombat, the gore, the fatalities, all this, the combos are always fun. Everything, all that shit is fun. The actual gameplay is fun in this game. Everything else, man, they've got to step it up. Let me know what's up, though. I appreciate y'all. Peace.